Doom, 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 doom. Oh, sorry, man. Finna start that Aston Martin music, man. What up, my guys, man? Fucking rushing, man. I fucking work for you guys. I'm fucking rushing back home rushing home to do the show and shit, man. But I work for myself as well. Just wanted to say, hope you guys appreciate it, man. I'm trying to rush to the house, man, so I can do this show. So not actually at the sports book, but the background is had a ton of shit to do today, guys. So let's get straight into it, man. It's all business here today on the show. I'm fucking out of breath, man. Running up the steps, all type of shit, man. But let's get to it here. First game up, we're going to the streets of Detroit here. Got the Pistons laying a point, guys. I don't agree with it. Simply put, looks like everybody's playing for the Hornets. If everyone's playing for the Hornets, guys, they're not losing this game. I'm sorry, it's that simple. I know the Pistons, and they should start off rusty as well. The Pistons should hadn't played a game, an NBA game in 3 or 4 days, right? So they had the last game canceled or whatever. First game back at the house with all that good stuff, man. They were stuck in Dallas for 3 days. The line has flipped to Hornets -1. I agree with it, guys. I don't see how we don't hop on Hornets in the first half in the full game, in my opinion, man. Yeah, I know the line changed. I hadn't got a chance. I literally just got in the house, my guys. So I think the Hawks, I think the Hornets get it done today, man. I think the Hornets get it done first half, and I think they win this game. Now, I couldn't talk you off of just not betting this game. You never know. One of these teams could really tank it away, especially like it could be a really weird fourth quarter. You never know what happens in this one, man. But probably stronger play probably would be Hornets in the first half in this one, Hornets money line or -1, whatever. But even full game, I think the Hornets get the job done. The Hornets, simply put, the Hornets have shown that they want to win a lot more than the Pistons. Simple. I mean, you at least look at their past few games. I've been watching the Hornets team for whatever reason. They're actually trying to ball now, man. So the season isn't over. I think the Hornets get the win tonight. Taking them first half should probably be the top look in this one. I think the Hornets, they should cast the trifecta here. They should come out hot as well. They did have a game yesterday. So when the team is playing on a back-to-back, they're still more in tune than the team that's had 3 or 4 days off. I think the Hornets cast the first quarter, first half, and full game. But my top spot on this game would be Hornets in the first half, guys. Hornets at the end of the first half. That's what I'm liking in that one. Let's go to the streets of Washington D.C. here, guys. We got the Wizards land 4 points at the house versus the Blazers. It's a really tough game. Wizards' first game of a back-to-back. So first off, they're 6-0 straight up and against the spread last 6 games. They've been balling, but they have had 3 or 4 days off. There's possibility that they could have messed up with their groove, right? I lean Blazers early here. Now, full game-wise, Blazers obviously could no. So this is first game of a back-to-back for the Blazers. So they didn't play yesterday, but I don't want to take Blazers with that. So they were without Nurkic. So you got Ebanks starting. That's not horrible, but then you have your enforcer out, Gary Payton Jr. I don't like that. But I wouldn't be surprised if the Blazers like got in their shooting rhythms early in this one, first quarter, first half. I know for a fact I'm not betting this game. Would like to look towards the Wizards, but guess what? They have a triple revenge spot on deck tomorrow versus the Nets. And when you look at the grand scheme of things, Wizards coming off 5 straight road games. They have one standalone home game. Then they head back out on the road the next day. So this is somewhat like another road game as well for the Wizards. This is a super tricky game. Would like to go with the Wizards to keep it hot, but those 3 or 4 days off could really kind of mess up their flow and their groove as well. Blazers, they have the advantage with Dame Lillard and Simons, but down low in the rebounding wise, Porzingis, Gafford, and it's one more. Porzingis, Gafford have the major advantage down low, in my opinion. For the Wizards over there. They got somebody else I'm forgetting, man, but I know Porzingis and Gafford for sure. It doesn't really matter, man. It's blanking my mind right now. It doesn't really matter. Super tough game. Like I say, that triple revenge spot tomorrow versus the Wizards versus the Nets is really what's holding me off. Yeah, Kuzma. I don't know how I forgot about his set. So they kind of got like a 3 big lineup for the Wizards. They could give the Blazers some trouble there, man. They basically only got Grant and Ebanks and no big guy off the bench as well, man. So super tough game. I know for a fact I'm not betting that one. What do you guys like in the chat, man? Let me see. Yeah, man, this guy here, man. But Pistons will bring their lunch pills. I like J Now face right there. Bum fight, no touch. Yeah, it's a tough game, man. So nothing for me in that one. That Wizards Blazers, really tough game. I'm gonna watch the game and try to learn. Now let's go over here to the streets of Indiana here, guys. I know this line has flipped. Like I said, I didn't get a chance to But I mean, if y'all watch the show, you listen to the show, especially if you're a member and you checked out the show last night or in the community channel over there. I said, man, if Hallie's in, we gotta hop on the Pacers here, man. This team has been losing too many games. They've lost 11 out of the last 12 games, 1-9 straight up, and 2-8 against the spread last 10 games. They're coming off a back-to-back. They didn't get any foul calls. Like the Lakers got special treatment yesterday's games. I feel like the refs. It's just me personally, guys. This is not a fact, but personally, I do feel like the refs do owe the Pacers one, guys. So there's nothing happened on the last 2 repair, none of that. But they got one foul. The Lakers shot 16 free throws in the second half of yesterday's game, and then or maybe just the fourth quarter. But I know that the Pacers only had one. They only got one foul call in the fourth quarter, man. So there was probably some little trying to get the Lakers to win, regards to that. Pacers got screwed off yesterday. Pacers are winning this game today. Pacers about to come out hot. They're going to cover the first half. I lean first quarter as well for the Pacers, man. This should be a trifecta spot with no Fox over there. Sabonis will want to go off for the Kings in that one, but in my opinion, Sabonis have to go off for 40 points in my opinion for the Kings to win this game. Kings can play some defense. Do we worry about Halliburton kind of run out of gas? It's very possible, guys. So I do think the top spot in this game is Pacers first half on the money line. You could take the plus half or you could take the money line, guys. But I fully believe Pacers coming out here cashing this first half, and I like them full game as well, guys. This time, just while I'm riding in the car, this shit has moved down from plus 115 to plus 110, plus 105, and then plus 100, guys. The Pacers are winning this fucking game. I'm telling you it right now. They're getting off the schneid tonight. The Pacers will win this game, simply put. I like them in the first half. I like them full game as well, guys. Set up here to the streets of Boston here, guys. We got the Celtics laying 10 and a half points now. It's come up now. It's 10 and a half. Cam Johnson is out for the Suns. You don't like that. If you're the Suns, you need everybody right now. It's simple. I want to lean Suns here. I do think there's some substance to fading teams when they're coming off a huge win, when it was so easy. Celtics coming off a game versus the Nets. They didn't have to deal with much defense. Guess what? They're going to have to deal with some defense tonight. And the Suns are going to slow this game down as well. Guys like Chris Paul, they're really going to slow this game to a grind and make it a half-court type of game. They're not trying to get in a shooting contest with the Celtics in this one. If the Suns do that, I do think they'll have a good chance of sneaking inside the number. I do lean this way. I hadn't bet Suns, though. I'll tell you that. So I lean the plus 10 and a half. And I'll be honest, if I did, I'd be pissed that Cam Johnson was out. You see what I'm saying? I want to lean I want to lean Suns there, guys. Simply put, I want to lean there, man. But I am probably staying off the game. I can't bet every single game, man. That's just my message to you. Just because there's a game out there, I say bet what you absolutely love, guys. That's what I do. So I fucking love some shit today. So I'll tell you what I love. I already told you, Pacers first half full game. They're getting that shit done. I think the Hornets getting it first half full game as well. I don't love that one, no. I love the Pacers game. But let's get over here to this game. Let's go over to the streets of Houston here, guys. We got the Rockets getting 7.5 points at the house from the Raptors in this one. Really tough type of game. I'm only looking one way. I hate to only look one way, but I'm looking towards the Raptors here to bounce back. They have shown something in these last few games. They just come off a couple games versus some really tough teams as well, and really tough teams at the house as well, man. The Rockets obviously they're not the tier that the Raptors have been facing. I just feel like if the Raptors come out here with the mindset that they want to win, they should win this game by double digits. They should get it going early as well. Rockets have been playing well early in this one. Personally, I don't see it. This is how it is. If the Raptors come out even a little locked in and playing some defense and getting their arms into the passing lanes, they're going to turn over the Rockets. They're going to get out into a comfortable lead. That's the way I see this game happening. I'm talking about first quarter, Raptors getting out into a comfortable lead, and I don't see them looking back. I don't think the Rockets play enough defense to come back from a deficit in this one. This one should be Raptors trifecta spot. First quarter, first half, full game. I know the first quarter is at -2.5. First half is at -4. Full game is at -7.5. The two top looks would be Raptors first quarter and first half, because like I said, if they don't come out hot, even now we know that the Rockets can piss games away. I'd say take the Raptors first quarter, first half. If they are down at the half, take the Raptors in the second half. They're not losing this game. If they are losing the game, they're trading everybody right after the fucking game. Now, it's very possible. Rockets have seemed to play a little bit better without Kevin Porter Jr. and Jalen Green dominating the ball, but they're still going to miss their offense. Jabari Smith Jr. is playing in this game, guys. I was thinking that he's going to be out. He is playing in this game. So it looks like him and Eric Gordon and Jason Tate go ahead and play this one, and then they're going to sit out the game tomorrow versus the Thunder, guys. So just a little info for you there. If I'm betting this game, I want Raptors Raptors first quarter, first half, and I'm heavily lean full game as well. But first quarter, first half. Then if they're not covering at the half, you just take them in the second half, guys. I think they're going to get over the team total for 30 points in the first quarter for the Raptors, and over the team total for is 60 in the first half as well. If the Rockets try to run and gun with this Raptors team, Raptors will find some offense. They will get some transition buckets and second chance buckets as well versus this small Rockets team. So Raptors first quarter, first half, I believe, are the top looks in that game, and team total overs for the first quarter and first half as well. If the Raptors are down, I'll definitely be betting the Raptors second half in this one, guys. Set over here to the streets of Minnesota here, guys. We got the Wolves land 4 points at the house versus the Orlando Magic, and I'll simply tell you, man, it's not a good spot to back the Wolves here. Now, whether they could get the win, nothing's guaranteed. Are they the better team? Probably so. Do we know if Gobert is playing, guys? I don't know if we know if Gobert is playing, but regards to that, Magic got 5 guys 6'10 or taller, man, towering over these guys. Looks like Gobert is still game time decision, so you know they're gonna play with us with that. But mentally wise, you can only look towards fading the Wolves in this game, in my opinion. I think you either take the Magic or you just stay off the game. This line is super low. It looks low for a reason. It's a horrible emotional letdown spot for the Warriors. For the Wolves, coming off an overtime game versus the Warriors, and they won that game as well without Gobert. And then who they have on deck? The Denver Nuggets. So you're coming off you're coming off 3 big games. They had 2 versus the Kings, and one of those went to overtime as well. And then they went to overtime versus the Warriors. So back-to-back overtimes from the Wolves. Basically, just played 3 playoff games. Now they're facing a lowly Eastern Conference team who doesn't really get a lot of respect, right? So if the Wolves overlook them, the Magic could win this game outright, and I wouldn't be surprised if the Wolves did overlook them, guys. So Magic plus the 4 would be my look in that game. That's what I think casts in this one. I actually think the Magic catch them boys sleeping and win this one outright, guys. Last game up. Let's go over here to the streets of Utah, guys. We got the Jazz laying a point and a half at the house. Trae Young and DeJounte Murray, they did get snubbed. They didn't make the All-Star game. You know who did, though? And that's Lauri Markkanen. He did make the All-Star game. And I just kind of feel like this situation is setting up perfectly for a Hawks win here tonight. And for Trae Young and DeJounte Murray to go over their points props. And maybe an under spot for Lauri Markkanen. I guarantee you guys like Collins and Capel's like, okay, you made the All-Star team. No one on the Hawks made the All-Star team. That's extra motivation right there, man. So I think people get a little too hyped up on this All-Star shit, All-Star snub, all that. It's in Salt Lake City this year in Utah. I don't know about y'all, but if it was me, I'd be like, I don't even care about going this year, man. LA, Miami, anywhere else, but like Utah, come on, man. What are we doing here? But regardless of that, I think the Hawks get the job done tonight. I think Hawks plus the 1.5 is good money in this one, guys. Say Wendell Carter Jr.'s out. Hey, they could hurt. They still got 4 other guys. See what I'm saying? But I think the Hawks get the job done. I know it looks easy to take the Jazz. The Jazz have been cashing at the house as well, but they hadn't faced the offense that are like this Hawks team. Now we just need the Hawks to play a little bit of defense here, and I think they can get it done. Right. So like I say, the Jazz, for the last couple teams they've been playing, they almost pissed away the game. So they've been teetering on the laws, in my opinion. The Jazz are, man. They at the last 2 games at the house, they beat the Mavs. They were laying 7.5. They won by 8. Then they beat the Raptors. They were laying 2.5, 3 points. They won by 3. I think they're teetering on the loss. I think the Hawks, for whatever reason, sometimes they just focus better on the road. I don't know if it's the strip clubs, if it's stuff going on at the house, but sometimes they can get on the road and really focus in even more. I know that they have a game tomorrow in Denver, so but I feel like this could be the Trae Young and Capella. This could be the Trae Young and DeJounte Murray All-Star game, in my opinion. The All-Star game is in this exact arena. You're probably not winning tomorrow versus the Nuggets, man. So go ahead and turn up versus this Jazz team that you have lost 6 straight times to. And I say because this is a different Jazz team. This isn't the same team that beat the Hawks 6 straight times. So give me the Hawks in this one, man. See what I'm saying? They did win by 30 the last game. You don't have to take it if you don't like it, but I will be putting a little something on Hawks plus the 1.5. Any questions before we get up out of here, man? This Pacers game is finna start. I'm finna go hop on it right now. I'm taking Pacers I already took some Pacers first half. Minus plus a half or money line minus 100, minus 105. I don't care. I think the Pacers, this is a Pacers type of game, in my opinion, guys. That's how I'm looking, man. Any questions in the chat before I get out of here? He says Jazz to cover. Hey, take them if you want, man. Take whatever you like, guys. I don't know everything, and I definitely don't hit 100%. See what I'm saying? So, EJ, if you like the Jazz, take them minus the 1.5, man. The money's been piling in on them all day, and the line has not moved off of the minus 1.5, guys. Man, who doesn't want to party in Utah? Stop that, man. Any questions, man, before I get up out of here, my guys? No, that's facts right there, Wayne. You know what the deal is. You know what the deal is, Wayne. But yeah, Pacers first half full game. I think Pacers cast the trifecta spot, man. I think the Fox is really going to be missed in this particular game, especially in a fast paced type of game as well. Davion Mitchell is a great defender, but he's nowhere near the offensive guy that De'Aaron Fox is. I definitely think that it catches up with them at some point, my guys. So this is the game where it catches up with the Kings, in my opinion. The Pacers have been losing way too much. The Pacers are winning this game, man. The Pacers are probably going to come out here and cast the first quarter, first half, and full game. That's how I'm looking at it, my guys. So it looks like y'all don't like asking questions. Y'all just like me coming here and tell you what I'm liking, man. So Hornets first half, guys. I think I'm going to get there with the Hornets in the first half. I'd be really surprised if the Pistons came out here hitting every shot and playing really good. And if that did happen, then Pistons will win the game. But this is what I think the right sides in today's games, guys. Hornets in the first half will be my top look in that game. I do think the Hornets cash first quarter, first half in full game, just being perfectly honest. But Hornets in the first half would be the top play in that game. And I think Pistons team total goes under as well. Hornets been playing a little bit of defense, man. I think that Pistons team total under, let me just see what it is real quick, man, because I know it's crazy. Pistons team total is at 119, bro. What are we doing? No, bro. The Pistons are not getting 120 points in this game. I'm sorry. It's not happening. It's not happening, guys. Pistons team total will go under, guys. I like the Hornets in the first half, but also that Pistons team total under is a solid look, guys. I'm just here to bring you the info and give you my sports betting advice. That's what I'm looking at knowing. First quarter, first half, full game for the Hornets, and Pistons full game team total under. Probably hit the first half team total under for the Pistons as well. Could see them coming out a little rusty. They're already not the greatest shooting team outside of guys like Bogdanovich and Sadiq Bey. Other than that, not the greatest three-point shooting team, man. Hornets been playing a little bit of defense here lately. So Blazers and Wizards, no real look for me on that one. Wizards possibly have a huge look ahead tomorrow to the Nets. I'm going to watch that game and learn. And Pacers, man. Pacers first half, full game. Those are my looks in that game. I do think the Pacers cashed the first quarter as well. This should be a trifecta spot for the Pacers. That's the way I'm seeing the game. I lean Suns plus the 10.5, but we're just going to lead that one. I know for a fact I'm not betting that one. Raptors first quarter, first half. I think they come out here and jump on these Rockets, and I think that they go over their team totals as well. If you want, you could just not even look towards the spreads and go with Raptors team totals. This game will have a little pace to it. The Raptors do have the major offensive and defensive rebounding advantage in this one. Size advantage, and they get to turn it over the Rockets. I can see them now. Siakam running down, you know what I'm saying? Point Siakam going crazy in this one, guys. That's what I'm liking in that one. Then that Magic game, I think the Magic get the win over the Wolves tonight, guys. I think this is a horrible spot to be back in the Wolves with the Nuggets on deck, basically just coming off 3 Western Conference playoff games. I think this is a fade spot for the Wolves tonight and the Hawks as well, man. I'll be honest, I don't like the fact that the Hawks have the Nuggets tomorrow, but they're probably going to rest some guys tomorrow and go for this win tonight. They've beaten the Nuggets here recently. They've beaten them the last time they faced them, so they hadn't beat the Jazz in a while. They hadn't played well in Utah, guys. I'm here to bring you the info. They're 0-5 against the spread last 5 in Utah, and they're 0-6 straight up in the last 6 meetings versus the Jazz, guys. So if you like the Jazz, that's good for you. But personally, I don't. I think Trae Young and DeJounte Murray have a little extra motivation in this one, man. I'm finna get up out of here. That's it. That's it for me, guys. I love when people come in there with this shit, man. I love that shit, bro. In all honesty, I really do, man. Let's get this cash, man. I appreciate everybody for tuning in. Hit the like button. If you like the show, man, hit the like button. Subscribe to the channel. Couldn't talk you off hitting that join button as well, and join as a member as well. You see what I'm saying? We do have a special community over there in the on right here on YouTube. Slide over to the community chat. I'm posting pics in there. I'm posting inside info for the next days as well. But like I say, that's for the members though. It's only $3.99 a month. So still doing the free picks every single day, but the free shows every single day. But I can't say I do night shows exclusively for the members, and I post some pics over there, some look ahead, some college basketball plays, all that good stuff over there in the member chat, my guys. So I appreciate everybody for tuning in. Like I say, let's get this cash, man. My guy Andrew say like Herder points, Fox out. 430 people watching live. Hit the like button. Let's go. Let's get this cash, man. We out, man. I rushed home to do this fucking show for y'all, man. Hit the like button one time for the one time, and we will win. Let's get this cash, man. Bet whatever you absolutely love. You dig what I'm saying? I don't know everything, but I'm trying to win. Let's fucking go. We out.